The artists have their talent. There are some who sings, there are some who produce, etc. But if you are the person who is the master of the orchestra, you are the one who's giving the direction to the people because you have the vision of what we're gonna do. When they don't believe in themselves, you are the one telling them, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, don't worry. And this, you can replace the artist and you will do the same thing because it's your vision. And proof is a lot of them, once they left, they did nothing after leaving. They didn't have a career after that. And it's not that they didn't have talent. They have all the talent in the world. That's why I work with them. But when they leave, they lose directions because they don't have the vision. And I think that's where Joe Budden and his two friends, and I hope in the future friendship will be repaired. But from my experience, when you mix business and feelings, and then when everybody start mixing everything, it takes a lot of years for people to say, oh, back in the days, blah 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 blah. But yeah, it's something that I really know from experience. Once you start when you are the one with the vision, the people who believe in you and follow you blindly, once they become famous because of their talent plus your vision, they start thinking for themselves, which is normal. But then they start not wanting to follow the vision anymore, or they start thinking that they arrived there alone. And that's when shit hits the fan, and then you have to tell them, mon petit, no, that's not how it works. I'm an artist, I know. And if you trust in me, we can go together. Relationships is the truth. Yeah, but the relationships are the truth, but you have to define the relationships. It's something that I was scared to do when I was younger, because since I was an artist myself, and I was myself doing albums, and I was in the middle of my career myself. I was at only album number 3 when I started the label. And I mean, Sev, you were there. Because I was myself building my career as well, and at the same time building the career of others, I was not seeing myself different than those people. To me, I was like, yeah, we're all together. We are all artists. But there was a difference. I was the one investing in myself, and I was investing in everybody else. And I was writing for me, but I was also making beats and writing for everybody else. I did your single, Sev. So, at that time, I was seeing myself like you guys, like everybody. But I was completely different, because I was the guy with the vision, and I was also the guy investing in everybody. So when you want to pretend to yourself that you are on the same level as your friends because you don't want them to feel bad, you end up having them thinking that, yeah, you should take decisions how they like, and you should do what they want, and etc., etc. And they want to ask questions about things that is none of them their business. Like, yeah, how much we made? No, how much you made. Your business is between you and the product, your product, and how much you made. It's not, yeah, how much we made in the hot product, how much sushiraw is making, how much, yeah, like wait. No, this is not your label. You are part of it, but you are not you cannot ask things that are out of your range. That's what I mean. And a lot of people, they forget that because you want to make them comfortable, because they are your homies, they are your friends, because you all know each other for before fame and etc. And then at a point you become the corporate enemy when you do things that they where they want to go, and you tell them, because of you investing, you tell them, no, you cannot go there, because there you playing with my money, there my money is safe. So we're gonna, yeah, you want to do this, okay, after track 12, between track 1 and track 11, I want my hits, because I want my money back that I'm investing, because I'm not investing for your blue eyes. And those conversations, they're easy to have to me today, because I don't put my heart in I don't put my heart in others people's music now anymore. I really see it as assets and business. I put my heart when I'm creating the music. Once the music is done and I click bounce and I create the files, my heart is in there. The rest is just the business, because it's too easy to mix everything together. And yeah, whenever you are calculating the royalties, whenever you are deciding how you're gonna divide everything, all these conversations, we tend to be scared to talk about them in the beginning. And those conversations, you really need to have them actually in the beginning, before everything, and I'm still learning. I created so I did some work on a Brazilian artist here. Her name is Blaya. She's very famous in Portugal, and I co-wrote and co-composed in her album, I don't know, 5 songs, plus some ads that she did for a shopping center, and I work with a lot of things. And before we enter the studio, there was a decision of how we're gonna work. The owner of the record company told me, here's how we're gonna work. Whoever is in the studio working on a song from the beginning, so we start from nothing and you all work together on creating the song. And if it's 2 people in the studio, it's going to be 50-50. If it's 3, it's 33-33. If it's 4, it's 25-25. That's it. That's how and once this is clear, it is clear. So once you get into work, if you know that there's another 2 people there, you know that you have 33% of the song, and that's it. And you know that you are giving away publishing to that company, because they are creating, they're placing your songs in things. And that's how we had one song that came out with Pitbull, Reach the Kid, etc. And everything was clear. And when the things are clear, you don't work asking yourself questions. You just give your best work, and then once the documents come to be signed, there's no surprise. And this makes a big difference between when things are clear from the beginning and when things are not clear, and you hear like not really knowing what you're gonna do, and then everybody's cool, nobody thinks about it, and then once there's a lot of money to share, then everybody want to fight for the percentages. And this is why today it's something I learned, and like anybody who's doing any business, and especially music business, before you guys create anything, always have conversation about how you each compensate yourselves. Do we work for free? If we work for free, how much do we get, like percentages? How do we work? You know, when I do music, when I record songs here on Club Shada, and I say, hey, here's how I work. I'm gonna take 20. I'm gonna take half of my rights, the writing rights, and everybody in the chat that is adding some stuff, you're gonna share the other right. It's I say it before we start the live, so those who want to give ideas, they know how we're gonna divide the thing, so that there's no surprise when and I make sure that everybody has their and I mean everybody has to take care of their documentation after that, but at least it's no, oh, I didn't know, you didn't know, voilà. It's super important to always express to people how we're gonna work, because if not, things are not gonna work out. And it's also important when you work with people. I was having the conversation with Body today, just before the live. It's also super important when you work with people that if they are not professional and they are your friends, you have to fire them. It is super important, because if you don't fire them, they don't learn the lesson. And yeah, listen, yeah, they're gonna hate, they're gonna be pissed for some time, but you have to make them learn the lesson by firing them, because if not, they will fuck up your business. Trust me, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen not one time, a lot of times.